use code 객관지 if you use code 객관지 if you use code 객관지 if you want to save 20% off.
Nice! Nice! Hello everyone and welcome to the video where in this video I'm going to be making about 100 overpowered 6-star QQ bangs in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Yes, we have 99 of all the items we'll be using, but before we do that, a few things. Look, firstly, if you're watching this and you enjoy the video or you find it useful or you want to see more videos on how to make 6-star overpowered 6-star QQ bangs in Xenoverse 2, do me two things for me. Okay, that made sense. Leave a like on the video and do please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, as about give or take 50% of you watching right now are not actually subscribed, so please do subscribe there. Thank you ever so much. And also, before we get into it, G Fuel flavor of the day, it's the PewDiePie flavor, cold cack on G Fuel, all that good stuff. Now, I'll briefly go over how to get all the things that I've got, like the Super Mix capsule, the clothing, and all that good stuff there. But beforehand, we need to sell some of our... it's in Japanese, by the way, I forgot. I need to go and sell some of my older QQ bangs to make a bit of room. So let's just go all the way down here. Where is the QQ bang section? It's right there. Okay. Why do I have 15 neutral QQ bangs? Yeah, I'll keep 2 of them. Why not? Also because they're just outdated now. I'm going to sell every 5-star QQ bang that I have, even though I've had these since the game was actually released, and I'm actually selling them now. But again, once you make even a somewhat decent 6-star QQ bang, 5 stars just become irrelevant. They really do. Like, there's no reason... Well, I've got a lot. There's no reason to keep them. There just isn't. So that said, one moment. Why do I have 14 of these? Okay, that's the QQ bang sold. Bit weird selling them, even though I've had them for like nearly 7 years, but whatever. Now, for this video, I'm going to be mixing the Beerus top with the DBZ Bardock top right here. These 2 items, and well, as you can see, you get them from the clothing shop in Canton City. Now, to get these, you do need to progress through the story mode to unlock more things, so if it's not available for you, just continue the normal story mode for Xenoverse 2. And we're going to be using a Super Mix Capsule Z's as the mixing item. To get these the best way, talk to multiplayer modes here, go to quests, and then make the room. I might as well do it real quick. I'm not going to do it in this video. I might show some footage I've already got, just showing how quick and easy it is to actually complete this mission. Go make a lobby with multiplayer modes and make all 3 people, or if you just want 2 in there, all 3 players go and select parallel quest 83. It's that one right there. You can see the... Where we are. We can see that the rewards are Super Mix Capsule and a Super Mix Capsule Z. If you get a Super Mix Capsule, you can use a Demon Realm Crystal to mix them together to then create a Super Mix Capsule Z. But just doing this with a team of people who know what they're doing, you'll clear this in less than 20 seconds. And you can possibly get a Super Mix Capsule per completion. And I was using the Orange Piccolo Super Soul to increase drop rate. You get that from Parallel Quest 157. And every Parallel Quest I did, or rather each time I did that attempt, I was able to get one of those items. So that said, that's how to get everything. Let's now go and make some QQ bangs. Okay, as we go now make some QQ bangs, in the comments, do let me know what your best recipe is to make the best 6-star QQ bangs. I do know there's a few different recipes that you can actually, you know, use and mix. So, yeah, Bardock top with the Beerus clothing top, and the Super Mix Capsule is a giant octopus. No, it'll be, where is it? Actually, where is it? Okay, it's right there. Again, I've got 99 of the Beerus tops, 99 of the Bardock tops, and 99 Super Mix Capsule Z's. So we're going to make as many of these as possible. Now, again, that's a 5-star. I believe with this recipe specifically, I don't know how... So I've got it just like nearly 100 times, so let me just try and find what the fastest way to go is. Okay, so it's right, so it's left twice and up 3 times. Okay, perfect. First 6-star, that's not too bad. That's actually relatively decent for... Actually, no, that's basically a 5-star QQ band, let's be fair, right? It's just one additional extra points than a 5-star. But I believe this recipe, that's actually quite good actually. I believe this recipe can give you any QQ bang that is possible in the game. I think. Look, I think it basically allows you to have everything. Now this would be good if instead of strikes we had max stamina. Okay. Yeah. Also, I did back up my data before I started this in case I need to redo it again. That's a terrible one. Again, you can see we are going to be making some less than even 5-star QQ bangs there. Yeah, 5-star. Again, that's a decent one. That's like a 5.5-star QQ bang right there. Because normally the best 5-star QQ bangs you can have will give you max plus points in free stats, then max minus points in the other free stats. Whereas this one here, I mean, you can see, just gave us neutral in health. This is actually somewhat decent, especially for maybe like a male saying that's like a strike, that's like strike based maybe, or even key based, because you can just have an awoken skill that will give you the like the points or like the damage in either key and or blast supers, especially for like, for example, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. That's okay. That's basically like a 5-star QQ bang with neutral health and only 1 minus point in 2 stats rather than like 5 minus points in both stats. So that's decent, but we can get significantly better ones. I do want to do more videos on this. Again, leave your recipes in the comments and I'll test them before I start recording, and the ones that I get the best results for, I'll like show the comment in the video and like good stuff, bit of a shout out, what have you. Okay. Yeah, so far, not exactly got like super good ones. Actually, before we continue, let me show the ones that, like the one that I use on my main Burcol Limit Break, Super Limit Break build. It's this one here. This is an exceptional QQ bang, perfect for a male Saiyan. I believe the maximum plus points you can have, it's either 21 or 22. You can see there, I've got 1 minus point and 20 plus points. Again, almost the perfect QQ bang for me. Maybe if I just had a few points in health, that would be great. I mean, yeah, that's also, well, that one's decent for what a 6-star QQ bang is. There's one that I tend to use when I make like a character for like a video, like a one-off character. Oh, where is it now? Actually, where is it? So if you wonder why some of the characters I make are like so overpowered, even though I've not run up their potential, it's because I tend to, especially if it's a key character, I tend to use the following QQ bang if I can find it. Was that it then? I forget if it was. Yeah, it's this one here. Yeah, this one. So for a key character, especially a key Saiyan, max points in key basic attacks and key blast supers, and then almost max points in stamina. That is a fantastic QQ bang right there. But that said, let's actually now continue making some QQ bangs in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Now, as of this recording and upload, we know more DLCs come to Xenoverse 2, and therefore more free updates, so we don't know if they'll update QQ bangs or make it so you can get like a 7-star QQ bang or a perfect QQ bang. A perfect QQ bang is one that, as of right now, you can't legitimately get, but a perfect QQ bang would maybe not break the game, but it's one that will give you 5 max, or rather max plus points in all 6 stats without any minus points in any other stats or it not being maxed out. Again, in the future, Xenoverse 2, Xenoverse 3, what have you, they could make, you know, like, oh, that was a really bad one. They could make like a 7-star or like a 10-star, what have you, QQ bang, or just give you the chance to make one of those properly. If they do that, okay, that's actually a good one. That, again, this is essentially like what I just showed you. Actually, I'm going to keep that. That's actually a really good QQ bang. Again, like what? 18 plus points, neutral in strike supers, but for a strike, or rather for a key Saiyan especially, that's perfect. And then less points or minus points in health, which again, for Saiyan, you don't have that much health compared to other races anyway, so that's not actually a bad thing. Plus, when you have flashing red health, as a Saiyan, you'll get that slight Zenkai boost. While saying, if they ever do make it so you can make a perfect QQ bang, I'll definitely do videos explaining them, how to get them, all that good stuff there. That's good. Yeah, like what, 15, 16, like 18 with no negative ones. That's decent, actually. That's decent. Maybe not good for Saiyan, but look, subscribe to the channel for more tutorials and all that good stuff there. We've got quite a few more QQ bangs to make. That's actually a good one as well. Like what? Once again, what, 15, 16, 17, 19, and then minus points in basic attacks. But again, for Saiyan, a key Saiyan, just put Super Saiyan Blue Evolution on, and that would basically fix that issue right there. But again, you can technically make a few QQ bangs better than that one which doesn't include that, because that's not actually that. I mean, look, if you are this is actually a bad QQ bang for at least a key sign, because if you're a key sign, you're going to want to have more points in just key to have, well, more key, especially if you're going to have like Super Saiyan Blue or especially Blue Evolution. Oh, hello, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Again, another QQ bang with 19. I just wish there was more points in stamina right there, but oh well, what are you going to do? Look, that's like 16 points. That's basically like a super level 5 QQ bang, as in it's a level 5 QQ bang, but slightly better, but not quite a level 6 QQ bang. That's terrible. I'll just sell the ones that I'm going to sell everything that's not a 6-star, because it's easy to make a 5-star QQ bang. Just basically for 5-star QQ bang, mix these two items here, the Bardock top and the Beerus clothing, and use, what is it? I actually forget what it's called. It's a high mix capsule, isn't it? Or something like that. Something that, yeah, this one here, or rather an ultimate mix capsule. These are useless now because, again, of the introduction of a super mix capsule Z. Or rather, just use a super mix capsule normal one. But honestly, you shouldn't be using a super mix capsule, this one here, not the Z version, just this one here, to make a QQ bang. Use these and mix them with Demon Realm crystals, and it will make it will make a Super Mix Capsule Z to then get a better chance of making not only a 6-star QQ bang, but an overpowered 6-star QQ bang. That one's relatively decent, but again, not exactly the best. Man, how have we made so far? Like 20, how many? 30, 31, what have you? Okay. Now, by the way, for this video, I know it's titled, okay, that's actually, what? Okay, I say it's decent, it is. We can make one that's a bit better than that, to be honest. But for strikes, I keep saying strike, but for a key sign, this is actually, I wouldn't mind having this. I just wish instead of maybe the point in strike supers for this specific QQ bang, I just wish it had maybe an extra point in basic attacks, but not too shabby. Right there. Okay, where we at? I don't know. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say then, but yeah. Again, I do mean it. Leave your 6-star QQ bang recipes in the comments. So again, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's alright, but again, from a perspective of like a Saint, that's not actually that good of a QQ bang there. That's level 5. That can go away and never, ever, ever come back. Right there. Again, level 6, but not too good. I might also sell a fair few of my level 6 QQ bangs, because there's a few that I tend to use, and ones that I either never use or very, very, very rarely use. So, okay, so that's a good 5-star QQ bang, but again, we don't need 5-star QQ bangs anymore. We just need level 6 QQ bangs. Okay. Also, I do hope at some point in the future as well, like when Xenoverse 2 stops getting DLC, which that's going to be at least another year and a half, 2 years away. Good. Okay, that's again, for a... Because it's got max points in health, I wouldn't run this on a Sane necessarily. Maybe for a male margin, this one could actually be rather special, if I do say so myself. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, there is a decent chance, because they can do whatever they want, that they might make or add a new Super Soul in the future that maybe has better luck while making a QQ bang. And as I say that, again, 19 plus QQ bang. This is actually, okay, I wouldn't mind having this on a key character. Yes, we've only got 4 instead of 5 points in key, but that's completely fine. Then got max stamina, max basic attacks, and max key blast supers. I'll definitely keep this one. That's a good QQ bang. Oh, yes, but like I said, every 5 or, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star QQ bang I make here, I will sell, and most... Or maybe not most, but certainly some of the 6-stars that I make, because... Look, let me show you an example of a bad 6-star. Is this a bad 6-star? That's decent, but like, you know... You've already had a few bad 6-star QQ bangs. It's okay. It's only like, what, 17 plus points. This is a bad 6-star, I would say, which doesn't mean it's a bad QQ bang. It just means it's not a good 6-star QQ bang. Because again, once you're even halfway through the story, you'll probably, for the most part at least, start using 5-stars. So if you get a level 1, 2, 3, or 4-star QQ bang, it's just not good. Whatever. Again, the ideal one, if it's like 21 points we can have, Oh, wow, 20 points. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, that's sensational. Rather nice. Okay. Yeah, so again, at least you know you can have, what is it, like at least 20 points, but I want to say 21 or 22. It's definitely not 23, so I think the max plus points you can have on any QQ Bang, level 6 QQ Bang, is, well, there's 19 there, is 22 points, but I want to say it's probably 21. Again, got 16 there. Not too good, but, well, not too bad, but not exactly something I would be. Oh, look, we've got a level 2 QQ Bang. Wow. I have heard that mixing the Super Saiyan 4 Goku outfit or any part of the outfit with, I forget what the mixing item is. I want to say it's either the Bardock top. No, I want to say it's the Goku black outfit. Can give you good results. Only issue with those is that you get those from potential drops from DLC. So even if you have the Orange Piccolo Super Soul, actually, I think I meant to say earlier, real quick, let me show you the Orange Piccolo Super Soul, which is from Parallel Quest 157, I think. It's the latest one as of right now. This one right here, Piccolo Super Soul, long story short, pause to read. But one of the other effects is that when the battle ends, it boosts the item drop rate. When I equip this, doing Parallel Quest, not 84, 83 in, well, at the Parallel Quest tour thing, literally every single completion, I got at least a super mix capsule. At least. I don't mean that as in like, oh, most of them gave me it. No, literally every single time. So within about 19 or so seconds, I was able to get at least one super mix capsule, and a fairly decent amount of the time, I was also able to get, as well as the Super Mix Capsule, the Super Mix Capsule Z. Again, if I remember, I'll show the footage. 15, 16, 17. That's that. It's just weird, that one is. I mean, I'd actually say this isn't a good QQ Bang, because you got no point in stamina. Unless maybe you want to run a 3-bar of stamina female margin, possibly. Again, we've got like, what, 38 QQ Bangs left to make. That rhymed. Leave a like. What? Yeah, that one's going to be good. 15, 16, 17. Not exactly there, I would say. 15, 17. Again, like, we really are trying to get at least 20 plus points in pretty much anything, to be honest. Yeah, 34. So I'm like 3/4 of the way through, I think, maybe. I don't know. We had 99. We've got 33 left now. Done the math. 17, 18, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. Again, a lot of these, I'm not going to be using at level 4. No way. No way. No way at all. We've actually used also, just during the mixing, we've used a lot of Zenny already. And I thought I had enough Zenny to never have to care about it again in Xenoverse 2. 18, was it 17 or 18? I didn't count properly. That wasn't that good of one. 4-star, great, wow. A 4-star QQ Bang, fantastic. No. Just no. Okay, another 6-star one here. We got 15, 16, 17. Again, not exactly the best. Now, also, I know I did a video a while ago doing this on a Namekian character, and I think I got decent results then, but I don't think there's actually anything in the files where it actually says, yeah, if you make it or mix them on a Namekian custom character, you'll get better results. I think it's more so like a placebo thing or manifestation. I don't know. How is this a 6-star? Okay, so a 6-star, it looks like, is when you have 3 stats that have plus maxing and then at least one other stat with at least 1 point in. I don't know. Whatever. Actually, I wonder what happened if I mix it with a Demon Realm Crystal, because it is at the very bottom here. Oh, should I? Oh, I'm going to regret this. Okay, so it looks like with a Demon Realm Crystal, you can only get 5-star QQ Bangs. Can you? Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more of them. Demon Realm Crystals. So yeah, again, we've got another level 4 QQ Bang. Not too good, to be honest. Level 6. 15, 16, 17, 18. Nah. I really like... I mean, so I'll be honest, like, these are the 6-star... Okay, that's actually it's a weird level 5 QQ Bang, but okay. The 6 stars we've made so far, again, like I've already said, like, they are good QQ Bangs, but they're not exactly the best I mean, we have had like a handful that have been like, yeah, these are actually really, really, really good. Especially that one with like, what, 20 points. Again, that's one I will be using. I might actually switch my main Super Soul. Like off camera, I'll test stuff out. 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, not too good. But again, I mean, to be fair, you pretty much, for the most part, it's not all the time, but for the most part, you only need 3 stats that have plus points in, like plus max points in. For example, stamina, base. Well, I say that, probably, stamina, basic attacks, and maybe either strike supers or key supers, maybe a few points in key as well. Just so you can like stay unawoken for longer. If you don't have, or you don't want to, for example, use a charge skill, such as Burst Charge, or Auto Charge, or Divinity Unleashed, or, Maximum Charge if you don't have any of the DLC. Yeah, I've only got a couple more left to make. Again, do let me know in the comments. That's decent, but just decent. Do let me know in the comments your best 6-star recipes, or best recipes to make 6-star QQ Bangs. I do want to do more videos like this, maybe themed around how to make the best strike QQ Bangs and the best key QQ Bangs. That one's decent. Okay, I guess that's it. Yeah, with that said, thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Again, leave those recipes in the comments of the video, and I'll see you on one of these videos on the screen in a moment. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my, I guess it's a bit of a series, I'm not entirely sure, of how to make the best 6-star QQ Bang possible as of right now in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Before literally anything else happens, do me a favor, leave a like on the video, and please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. It does help the channel out a lot with like behind the scenes stuff and all that good stuff. Oh, hello there, Wiz. Do make sure you subscribe. You can always unsub later on if you want. That is absolutely completely fine. Okay, and again, do make sure you leave a like on the video. Okay, so a little while ago, I had a viewer message me with, well, a QQ Bang with plus 23, yes, 23 plus points, and I think a couple of minus points in a stat. That doesn't matter. I'll show the QQ Bang in a moment, but the QQ Bang is, you can pause to read this here, it's the Beerus top with the top Boo Heart. Now, this guy, his first language, I don't believe is English. It's actually the Light Heart top, and then naturally a Super Mix Capsule Z as the mixing item. I've not tested this yet. I'm going to be testing it for at least 60 to 120 QQ Bangs in this video. And again, he's got a channel. I'm not going to link the channel. If you want to go and check him out, go and do it. The reason I'm not going to link it is because if I do, you'll just subscribe for the sake of it. Check him out if you want, but then only subscribe to the channel if you are going to support him, because that will help him out a lot. And I do mean a lot, more so than just subscribing and then never watching his channel again. And the QQ Bang that he made with that recipe is this one right here. Plus 5 points in health, key, stamina, and then 3 plus points in basic attacks, minus 2 points in strike skills, and then plus 5 points in key skills. This is like an excellent QQ Bang for like probably a, well, with health, it's not going to be that good or that beneficial for like Saiyans or for the Freeze race, but maybe for like a Namekian. This is like exceptional. It really is. It's fantastic. So again, we'll be using that recipe in this video. Now, to get the clothing, you can get it from the clothing shop. I've already got 99 of each piece I'm going to be using. Sorry, not Bardock top. I need to sell that. Actually, did I sell it? Or did I sell the... Oh, okay, I may have made a mistake, did I? Whatever. I'll buy the Beerus top in a moment. So it's the Light Heart suit right here. Again, it's not appearing because this is for margins only. To get this, as well as the technically Bardock and Beerus top, just progress through the Xenoverse to story mode, and then once you've cleared it, you'll then be able to purchase these just from the normal skill shop that you can see. It's not skill shop, sorry. The normal clothing shop in Canton City right here. Fantastic. Then naturally to make the Super Mix Capsule Z, which is the mixing item that we need to make the 6-star QQ Bang. Very quickly, you need to talk to this guy specifically. You can't do it at the Paradox Quest robots. You have to talk to multiplayer modes in Canton City. I'm just gonna make a very quick private lobby just to show the mission to do it on. Now again, you have to talk to this guy, so unfortunately you do need to have online. You can't do offline. There's no way to make a 6-star QQ bang as of right now in Xenoverse 2 offline. Go to Parallel Quest Tour, click Square, it's on PS4, PS5, then go to Parallel Quest 83. It's this one right here. I'm not going to show it in this video, but this quest can be done incredibly quickly, less than 20 seconds if there's 3 people there. And with a specific Super Soul, you will always get at least a Super Mix Capsule and or a Super Mix Capsule Z. Either are fine because you can use a Super Mix Capsule and mix that with a Demon Realm Crystal to then make a Super Mix Capsule Z. Now, what Super Soul should you use for this? I'll show you right now. Beep. So the Super Soul that you should use if you have DLC... Is it 16? I honestly forget. It's the Hero of Justice Pack 2 DLC, the Gohan Beast Orange Piccolo DLC, Parallel Quest 162. Again, as of right now, that is the latest parallel quest in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And the Super Soul is the Shenron really went the extra mile. What does that Super Soul do? Thank you for asking. Leave a like on the video and I'll show you what that Super Soul does right now. Okay. Orange Piccolo Super Soul, it reduces damage taken from all attacks by a medium amount. Great. Limit Burst is attack increase. Great. And... oh, sorry, I just realised what the limit burst is also a stamina reduction, my bad. And also the effect is that when the battle parallel quest will have you ends, it boosts the item drop rate. I mean it when I say that when I had that Super Soul equipped, literally every attempt I had that was successful, so all of them, for that mission in multiplayer mode, I got either a Super Mix Capsule or a Super Mix Capsule and a Super Mix Capsule Z. I got one or the other. Literally 100 times out of 100 with that Super Soul, I got either of them. Now, the reason why I should get both is because with a Super Mix Capsule, the normal one, if you can use Demon Realm Crystals to mix with the Super Mix Capsule to then make a Super Mix Capsule Z. I've got several repeats of the Demigram, Mirror, and Fuser Muscle Gift. I've also got them as characters for raid mode and practice mode. So talk to Fu if you've got extra gifts. And he'll then instead give you, wait for it, 10 Demon Realm Crystals. Rather nice. Okay. Then if you have spare Demon Realm Crystals and spare Super Mix Capsules, just go to the mixing shop in Canton City, right here, and mix from materials, or if you've already done it, you can then mix from recipes, sorry. And then Super Mix Capsule with Super Mix Capsule Z, I've got 10, 11 even, mix it, job's a good one, you got 11 more Super Mix Capsule Zs. Again, I know in every QQ Bang video I mention this, but if you don't know, you don't know. And now, let's finally go and make at least 71 QQ Bangs, 6-star QQ Bangs using that recipe of the Beerus top and the Margin Super Light top with the Super Mix Capsule Z as the mixing item. Now, I've already done this, so I'm not going to do it for the purpose of this video, but before, and this is completely optional, but before you go and make your QQ Bang, if you want to keep your materials so you don't have to keep, doing missions to get them if you don't get what you want, quit the game, then go to on PS4, PS5, it's application save data, whatever the equivalent is on different consoles. Now, for the purposes of this video, I can't do it without shutting the game. I'm not going to do it. But when you click on this, it'll then have the option to back up to the PlayStation Plus cloud service, as well as on USBs. I've backed up on all 3. So what I'm going to do now is, imagine I've just done that. So I've got like a save state. I'm now going to mix these items, and we are going to see what we are going to get. Where is the Beerus top? I know I've just gone over it. It's there. Rather nice. Then we've got the upper body. Where is it? I've already bought it. Not the latest fashion. Where is it? It's the Margin Light top. Oh, okay, just give me a moment. Oh, there it is. And as I say, where is it? Okay, it's this one right. I think it's this one right here. Again, the guy I think was French, so it'll be like different names and all that. So the Light Heart Soup, the Margin one, do that, then mix again with a Super Mix Capsule Z. Doing this, apparently, in theory, can give you a 6-star QQ Bang that will give you plus 23 points in total, and then minus 2 points as the downside. So if that's it, the first one will be a level 5 QQ Bang. Sure. Okay. First one we get is just a measly level 5, level 6, which is Okay, look, okay, that's actually fantastic. Second one we've made, plus 20 points with minus 4 points. So again, this one might not, I'm trying to think. Maybe for male margin, if you really want to run it. But again, I'd want either, so I'd want my basic attacks to be good, but either strike supers or key supers to be +5, and then it can be minus any for the other, because I don't tend to run hybrids. Maybe I'll do actually I probably will at some point fairly soon make a hybrid build, which will be of key skills and strike skills. Do let me know if that's something that you guys want to see, and feel free to leave your suggestions. I think this video is going up on the same day it's being recorded, if everything goes to plan. So do feel free to let me know in the comments what the best sort of, or best recommended builds are for a hybrid Sane. Hybrid is in, like, again, strike skills and key skills rather than like an Earthling and a Sane character. So I forgot what it's called then. So again, next one we've got plus 17 with no minus points. Pretty good actually. I mean, this QQ Bang right here is basically like a 5.1 QQ Bang, like a 5-star 0.1, because it's whatever. It'll do the job for like a basic key build, for like a key Sane, a Burcol, a freezer race character, etc. Okay, moving on to the next one now. Oh wow, level. Okay, so again, this can give you pretty much, I think, maybe not every possible mix, but it can give you like level 2 QQ Bangs, level 3 QQ Bangs, a level 4 QQ Bang. Let's keep the pattern go for level 5. Or maybe level 6 straight there. Again, that's a plus 17 with minus points in health. This would be decent, maybe for a maybe not a key Sane, because you've got no points in basic attacks and you've got some points in strike supers. And if you're going to run a key character, you're going to probably want to just run points in key skills rather than key and strike skills. Okay, sorry, that one there. Oh, okay, that one there, plus 21 points. That's good. That is good. We're getting there. We are getting there. And let me just remind you before we make the next possible plus 25, no, I imagine, plus 23 point QQ Bang, the G Fuel flavor of the day. It is the Kamehameha flavor. Hey, try it yourself and use my G Fuel discount code CAC CAC to save at least 20% off if used on checkout. And that was an awful QQ Bang. Well, I say awful in the sense of what we could get. It's a decent one, level 3. That's bad. Okay, 6-star with plus 17 points. It'll do the job, you know what I mean? But you can get one significantly better, like this one. No, that's also a plus 17 QQ Bang grade. I mean, again, so far we've actually had a few decent ones. Okay, what's that? Like a plus 20. Okay. So again, minus points in key. I'd prefer if we had the plus 2 points in key and then minus 2 points in strike supers, or even in health for like a Sane, a freeze race character. But again, like what? 10, 15. Oh, sorry, that's plus, hold on, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, now for some reason that looked weird to me. Again, another plus 21 point QQ Bang. This might be the best QQ Bang recipe I've had so far. And again, in the comments, please do leave your own QQ Bang recipes. And I do want to do more videos like this because I do enjoy doing QQ Bang videos. Rather nice. Okay, next one will be plus 18. Okay, again, not bad, but I mean, you've seen we've had like a plus 21. That one is a plus 18. Not bad. A decent, yeah, and again, a decent key one, because again, you've got no points in health. So for a freezer race and a Sane, you naturally have low health on those anyway. So health is pretty much unimportant for those two characters. You've got minus points in strike skills, so especially for a freeze race character, which have bad strike skills anyway, or strike skill damage, that doesn't matter at all. That can be -5. It doesn't matter. Max plus points in key, stamina, and key blast supers is a standard. Then you've got plus 3 points in basic attacks, which again, for a Sane, that's excellent. That's really, really good. You can maybe use this to run maybe a key-based Super Saiyan God build, which again, that might be something I do at some point in the near future. Do let me know in the comments. plus 16. Or, again, anything that's not a 6-star QQ Bang, I'm just not even going to bother checking because it's like, I don't need it, you know what I mean? But I would love to make a plus 23 point QQ Bang, and that one's going to be 18. Okay, not bad, but again, we can get one which has, again, that's 18. That has like what, 5 additional points in, so almost pretty much useless. Now, I did say a while ago as well that I do want to do a QQ Bang video about the best 5-star recipes. I don't know if that's still going to happen because I do think those are fairly common sense, but if you don't know, you don't know. That's completely fine. But again, and I've saved for like 5 videos already. If that's something that you want to see, do let me know. Unless this is part of a marathon video at some point later on, in which case there's timestamps. I don't know if it's in the video or what have you, whatever. Anyway, this is a plus 19 QQ Bang. Not bad. Not bad at all, but it's a shame it's got minus points in in basic attacks and in strikes. That's awful. That one was bad. Okay. So, again, I will make... Actually, how many more mixing items? Okay, I've got 40 left. I may go and read down my save data because at least so far, I've not got any QQ Bangs that I'm particularly interested in. And as I say that, we get a pretty decent key QQ Bang plus 20 points. So I might re-download the save data just to go and do this again on camera or until I get one that's pretty good. But I don't think I'll do it for a third time, not at least in this specific video. Now again, that's crazy. This is considered to be a 5-star QQ Bang, but I don't think you can make a QQ Bang that has plus 5 points in 3 given stats, then completely neutral in the remaining 3 stats, unless you use a Super Mix Capsule Z, which again, as of right now, you can only get if you have online. Now, you can also get these, I think, if you complete the Dragon Ball Breakers Xenoverse 2 crossover challenge that they do like every couple of weeks. But again, to do that, you'll need online from Dragon Ball. Well, you need online to play Dragon Ball Breakers. So if you can do that, you can do it in Xenoverse 2, unless you just play Xenoverse 2 passively while still playing Breakers. Also, side note, at least as of me recording, or as of this upload, the Dragon Ball Breakers Twitter account, X account, whatever, follow me, it's at Burcol. I'm monetized on there now, so I want to make a bit of that cash. There's going to be like a live stream to celebrate the 1st year anniversary, so I'll probably be jumping back on Breakers for a little bit. Hopefully, oh, and they did say they're going to reveal the next season. Hopefully, the next raid boss is either Cell Max or Hirudegarn or Great Ape Super Baby Vegeta plus 19. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, I definitely will Cell Max. I think Hirudegarn, and I think who was it? Cell Max, Hirudegarn, and hold on, Cell Max, Hirudegarn, Baby Vegeta from GT, there you go, and Goku Black were all on like a survey thing of like, oh, which raid characters would you like to see added in the future? It was definitely Cell Max, Goku Black / Zamasu. I don't think, actually, I forget if Hirudegarn was on there, but I definitely added him as like part of like the other section. Hirudegarn is that Great Ape from, actually I might as well show you real quick, was the Great Ape, the giant character from the Dragon Ball Z Wrath of the Dragon movie. One moment. Yeah, artwork 101, great artwork. It's the guy in the background. Now, because I've done this, what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to re-download my save data. So we've got another 71 QQ Bangs, then we'll finish the video by using all of those. So that said, one moment. Okay, so I've just re-downloaded my save data. We've got 60 or 61 possible QQ Bangs we can make. And I've had to purchase the Beerus top. Just wondered as well, I wonder what would happen if I mix the Light Heart soup with the Bardock top. That could be interesting. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. That may be a video I'll do at some point fairly soon. If that's it, let's continue with a level 4 QQ Bang. Great. Level 6 with plus 18 points. Again, that's not too bad, but again, when we can get at least a plus 23 QQ Bang with a neutral stat or with at least only 2 minus points, it's not exactly what we are looking for right here. Oh, okay. Hold on. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, a plus 22. That, in terms of plus points, this may be the best QQ Bang I've ever made, again, at least so far, in Xenoverse 2. That's a solid QQ Bang, but man, the points in stamina, maybe could run this on a 3-bar or maybe a 6-bar female margin for like stamina resets and all that, you know, cheap stuff. Maybe, I don't know. Level 6 with, again, I'll say again, that's plus 20, pretty decent. But again, we can get one with at least 2 or 3 more points. So let's try and do that, shall we? Yes, let's shall. Plus 19, okay. What's that one going to be? Plus 17, okay. Counting with Burcol, okay. I do hope you're all having a great day, by the way, as you watch this video. Again, but do let me know in the comments. Leave your best 6-star QQ Bang recipes, plus 20. That's solid. Again, I'm just trying to think. This could be much better if maybe we did mix the Bardock top instead of the Beerus top, and Bardock as in DBZ Bardock, not from Dragon Ball Super Broly, which is a DLC item. So it's going to take longer to like grind those out. But the plus points in health, I don't really care for that. I just don't. Plus points in key stamina, it would be great. I would say it's fair for me personally, because I tend to only run a strike or a key build. If I could get QQ Bangs that give me plus max points in key stamina basic attacks, then either plus 5 points in strike supers or in key supers, for me, that's my personal perfect QQ Bang for either running a strike character or a key-based character. Okay, so I can make another 45. We'll probably like just go through all these right here. May as well, you know, just to well, just so we've got it, you know, so you can just see the so at least some of the possible combinations you can make. Now, I did a video, and again, if this is part of a QQ Bang marathon video that I'm probably going to do at some point in the near future, I probably would include that video where, and I don't think anything's been confirmed, it was something I read either on a comment or online or something, that if you do this on a Namekian character, there's like a possibility to get like better results, but I think that's just a bit of a placebo rather than actual, like, you know, real stuff, because, you know, Namekians can, you know, like they can make stuff like they make the Dragon Balls, or they can make sets of Dragon Balls, etc, etc, etc. Okay, you're not getting too many 6-star QQ Bangs right now, actually. And as I said that, we get one. Not a decent one, in all fairness. Next one, level 3. Great. Just made another one, which gives me plus 19 points. Again, not one I'll describe as awful. Okay, plus 15, 16, 17, 18. Plus 19, yeah. Again, in health, and then either in strike skills or key skills, I wouldn't mind if they give me like plus minus points, because again, for this Insane and for, oh, plus 22 points. Again, the minus points in basic attacks, for a freeze race character and or a Saiyan character, that's not exactly ideal. But if you ran maybe like the full power Super Saiyan God build with Super Saiyan God and like the Boohoo's Reach full power, you know, Super Soul, which is a raid only or raid exclusive Super Soul, which has been available recently, unfortunately. So it's going to be like another year and a half, 2 years plus maybe before that becomes available again, based off of when it's been available so far in Xenoverse 2. You could maybe do that to give you a few plus points in basic attacks, but then it's like you're having everything maxed out rather than focusing on something. But then again, you could run that as like a, I don't know, like maybe as like a Super Saiyan Blue Evolution build, maybe, I don't know. Again, we are making some pretty decent QQ Bangs here, even if I do say so myself. But I think for the sake of convenience of doing like other QQ Bang videos soon, I'm going to probably re-download my save data, just so that way I can continue doing like QQ Bang videos where I haven't spent like hours getting all the equipment. It's more so just getting the Super Mix capsules and Super Mix capsule Z's. So yeah, getting level 3, which is awful, which gives you like, what, plus 8 points. Wonderful. I mean, even early to mid game, you probably are going to be using a level 5 QQ Bang. Certainly nothing lower than a level 6 QQ Bang. Sorry, then a level 4 QQ Bang, in my opinion. Then once you clear the story mode, at this point now, if you've got online, you're going to probably skip, unless you're going to run like a certain build. You're going to probably skip level 5 QQ Bang and just go straight to level 6 star QQ Bang. bangs. Okay, we've got another 11 we can make. I just want to try and get one that gives me plus 25. No, I wish. I keep saying plus 25. Plus 23 points in any given stats and whatever, just to see what it's like, you know. And with that said, here we've got a plus 18. 19, plus 19 even. Yeah, that's that. Okay, a couple more left now. If you haven't left a video, if you haven't left a like yet, please do. Maybe the more likes we get at this point in the video will increase the chances of us getting a plus 23 point QQ. Bang, we've got another 4 we can make. Now 3. Oh, come on, just give me one that's level 23 or 23 points. Okay, we can make 2 more. That one is plus 16, I think. And for the final one of this video, it's going to be a level 3 QQ Bang with plus 8 points. Okay. Thank you all for watching the video. I do hope you found it useful. Leave your suggestions for recipes in the comments. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the QQ Bang, the 6-star QQ Bang video series here on the channel. Oh, do make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Okay, so things may look slightly different for this QQ Bang video because I'm actually on the PC version, the Steam version of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Therefore, I have mods. Therefore, I can use a save editor. Therefore, I have 99 or a max of each and every single item. Therefore, we can actually use some pretty unique and very powerful items to make, in theory, the best 6-star QQ Bang possible. And I've just noticed, oh, look who it is. It's Burt. Long time no see. If this video gets to, let's say, I don't know, 10,000 likes within a month, I'll remake Burt as a permanent character. I actually will. So by the end of the month, if this video gets to 10,000 likes, I'll remake Burt. Okay, so for this video, I'm going to be using the Super Saiyan 4 Goku top with the Cabba top to, in theory, make a very powerful 6-star QQ Bang. Before we get into anything else, to unlock both of those outfits, you do need... Actually, what was that then? Oh, just the question mark. Okay, it's a weird. It's like it's in the time rift. Whatever. So to get these outfits or these clothing, you do need to have DLC. DLC 1, the DB Super Pack 1, is how you get the Cabba outfit. It's gone very slow here for some reason. Subscribe to Slow Plays and my channel. Yeah, so to get the Cabba outfit, you need to go and complete Power Quest 102 from, again, DB Super Pack 1, the first ever paid DLC for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I think you can just get it from just clearing it. If not, you can see what the ultimate finish there is, pause to read, all that good stuff. Then to get the Super Saiyan 4 outfit, it's a little bit later on here. I believe it's the... oh, actually, which one is it? I should probably go for this one here, so I can actually see what the rewards are. Okay, yeah, so it's Power Quest 110, which I believe is from DB Super Pack 4 or 3. I forget which one it is. I think it's from 3. Sorry, from 4 though. But it's this Power Quest right here. Here's the ultimate finish. I think you can get 2 pieces of the Super Saiyan 4 outfit there. But for this, again, I've got 99 of each, which is rather nice. We've got the Super Mix Capsule Zs. Very quickly, to get Super Mix Capsule Z, talk to multiplayer modes. I can't for this video because I've got the anti-cheat disabled, so I can actually go and use mods offline. But basically, go and talk to him, make a lobby, go to Power Quest 81 and clear it. Very easy, very simple. Then once you are ready, just go, and you don't have to do this next part, but just go and back up your save data so you can do it. And if you don't get the QQ Bang that you want or that you're looking for, or have you can then just re-download your previous save data and then just go and redo it. So that said, let's now go and mix well, I'll show the stats on the QQ Bangs on the clothing first. Again, it's the Super Saiyan 4 Goku top with the Cabba top. So one moment, I'll just go try and find it. I mean, you could. There's lots here on the PC version. Like you got the Fuse on Monster outfit, which is a raid reward. Okay, so it's this one right here. So it gives you the Super Saiyan 4 top is minus points in health, key, and key supers. The only one that we really need minus points for is health, because for a Saiyan and a Freeze Race character, you're going to want to have probably lower health, because if you have low health on a freezer race, or, well, low health on a same character, when you have flashing red health, you'll get an attack increase, and if you're in a team match, or a raid, or an online match with teammates, and you get knocked out as a Saiyan, then revived, you'll then get an attack increase, so it's better to have low health, plus Saiyans and freezer race have low health anyway, compared to, like, mal margins. And for the Kabuto, we have, again, max minus points in health, but then plus points in key supers and key blast supers, but minus in stamina and basic attacks, which is fine because we've got plus points in stamina and basic attacks for, well, on Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So in theory, we could make a QQ bank here that's going to give us minus points in health, which is what we want, or neutral, but then plus points, plus max points in key, stamina, basic attacks, and ideally plus 5 in strike supers, then plus 3 in key supers, or you can switch the key supers and strike supers around. The first one, oh, we got an achievement as well. Sweet. So I just love how we get 6-star QQ Bang, and we get a QQ Bang that gives us plus 2 points in health, despite both clothing having minus points, max minus points in health. So for this video, I will make 99 of each. Well, so not 99 of each, 99 QQ Bangs. So that's giving us, like, what, plus 19. That's not actually too bad, to be honest. That's not too bad at all. Run the Krillin Power. A lot of power is a great super soul, and that will just, like, give you a good amount of ki there, or stamina. Okay, this is what we're more so looking for. So this one has given us plus 17 points. I just want one that's going to give us this QQ Bang, but with minus points, more minus points in health, then plus 5 in strike supers, then plus 3 in key supers, or again, you could switch around the key supers and key supers and strike supers to whatever you want. That could be quite useful. Oh, okay, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus 18, not bad. Again, maybe run the power. Actually, no, if you run the Krillin Power, a lot of power super soul with this, you're going to pretty much have plus 5 points in ki and stamina. So this super soul would give you, this is actually a really kind of overpowered super soul if you think about it, with that Krillin super soul, which gives you like an extra large or extra large amount of ki and stamina. Rather nice. Now, I may go and grind out some of these, like the clothing on the PS4 version, so I can use them online against the PC version. So right now it doesn't actually matter. Oh, that's good. Plus what? Plus 17. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all, if I do say so myself. Also, I do hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I do get a few comments saying that these QQ Bank videos are satisfying. Now that is satisfying. Wow, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, plus 20 points with no minus points. That's exceptional. Maybe run the Kaba Super Soul on the same character. That gives you, I think it's, what is it? The, what's the Super Soul? I forgot the Super Soul it's called. It's, I think it's I'll Make You Regret That, or something like that. This is an excellent Super Soul. But again, we just maybe take away the points in health and Ki Blast Supers and put them in Strike, you know, to give us a plus 20 QQ Bang. That'd be quite nice. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. I've had a few comments saying that people find these videos, like, satisfying and useful and just, like, chilled out and relaxing, which, I mean, fair enough. So I do want to do more of these. So that said, that's excellent. Wow. Plus 19. I mean, I say plus 19. We can get one which is going to give us 4 more points. Not too bad at all. Absolutely not too bad at all. But with that said, again, run the Krillin Super Soul, which you can get from the Nights from a paid DLC quest that again gives you plus points in your, like, a ton of points in ki and stamina. I know I've mentioned it before in this video several times, but do that, and that's going to basically give you plus 5 points in ki, stamina, basic attacks, strike supers, and ki supers, and then plus 3 in health. That's ludicrous. That's really, really good. Again, the recipe is the Super Saiyan 4 Goku top with the Kaba top, and use a Super Mix Capsule Z specifically to get these. Now, Super Mix Capsule, the normal one, if you've got spare of these and spare Demon Realm crystals, you can mix them together to then make a Super Mix Capsule Z. Rather nice. But again, I do plan on doing plenty more QQ Bang videos, probably on the PC version, because it's like, you know, just showing you what can be made. I mean, look at that. And again, like, I've not got any sort of mods installed that can give me better QQ Bang chances. It's just how you do it, right? What, plus 20 there? That's great. That's really good. I just wish instead of the health, we got it in Ki Blast Supers. But then again, I'm saying that if you're you're rarely gonna run a character that has. I know as of this upload, I did a video of the hybrid Sane build, but I'd much prefer running a character that either is a strike-based character or a ki-based character while keeping basic attacks maxed out, so then you can either have like strike skills or ki skills. But man, that's a really good QQ bang, dude. That's so good. 5-star right there. Yeah, I'm still tempted to do the 5-star QQ bang video, but I mean, I feel like they are pretty obvious to make. But do leave your QQ bang suggestions or your QQ bang recipes that you use in the comments, because man, some of these are absolutely excellent. Like, what's that? Plus 19? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. G Fuel flavor of the day. It is the Chucky Good Guys flavor in a can. Try it yourself. Cold CAC CAC to save a bare minimum of 20% off. As of this upload, this might be part of a marathon video. Plus, oh, that's plus 20, isn't it? Oh well, plus 20 and I mean, I'm just trying to think. Run this with Super Saiyan God on a male Saiyan, so you've got points in basic attacks to like maybe balance out the lack of points in Ki Blast attacks, and you're golden maybe. But then again, you've got low stamina, and I mean, stamina's like the most important stat in the game, in all fairness, right? Plus 17, rather nice. Yeah, it's as of this upload, it's October 2023. I think G Fuel doing some like, you know, some horror stuff this month. I mean, Friday the 13th's coming up, so I don't know if I'm going to do anything there. But they might have like special, like they might boost our codes to like a further 20, like further, like discount depending on certain items, like the horror stuff I'm doing, like of the horror movies. So again, Cold CAC CAC to save at least an absolute bare minimum 20% off if used on checkout. Once again, Cold CAC CAC for 20% off. Okay, plus 17 right there, rather nice. Okay, and that one's going to be plus 17 as well. Okay, not too bad. Okay, moving on now. Again, plus 17. So again, look, it looks like if we're going to make a 6-star QQ bank for the most part, it'll be at least plus 17. I do wonder though if like, I know they said more DLCs come for Xenoverse 2, but that was back in like, what was it? Like, again, as of this recording and upload several months ago, like what, 6 months ago. So I don't know if more DLC is going, or if they've scrapped it or what have you. But you would think Xenoverse 2 is winding down now, especially with like how long updates are taking, for like how small the content is compared to how long it takes for them to, to come out. 3 characters, a couple of skills. Not complaining, but I'm just saying, you know, you'd think, like, there's got to be like a smaller team working on it, so I do wonder, and they've already started doing this, if I'm going to add QQ bangs. Super Souls in the future, more Super Souls, plus 18, rather nice. That give you like a better chance of making a good QQ bang, a better chance of getting skills to drop, because they've done it with like items and clothing specifically. Again, as of right now, like the Piccolo Super Souls. Again, if they do that, I'll definitely do videos on it and like updated QQ bang videos, because they could actually make, like, to wrap up as like an end of, or like a quality, what is it, like, what's it called, a quality of life update. There you go. They could maybe make like a 7, like add 7 or like more. Okay, that's quite good. This is something I'm looking for, but just give me the plus points in Ki rather than in health, or at least. Look, okay. I mean, that's decent, though. But again, you could make one much better. They could make like add Super Souls that give you like better chances. Plus 21. Hold on, 15. Yeah, plus 21. This is more so what I'm looking for. Again. Maybe just give me plus 3 in Ki Blast Supers instead of plus 5, and then put those remaining 2 points in Ki Blast Supers, and that would be perfect. But I did say earlier that this is something I'm looking for. QQ bang like that, rather nice. So yeah, plus 4, 4-star QQ bang, not exactly good, you know, in all fairness. And if you're still watching the video at this point, hello, thank you. And do make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already. Plus, like what, 19? Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad at all. But again, for a sign, I mean, I'm not going to be using these QQ bangs. Okay, that's quite good. That is actually really good. I'm not going to be using these QQ bangs because again, it's on the PC version, and you can use the save editor on the PC version to get or to save edit in a +5 QQ bang in all 6 stats. So it's +5 in all 6 instead of just +5 in 4 here. But this is actually a really good QQ bang for a strike-based Sane. That's nearly perfect. You could argue, well, okay, if you are running like a Sane character that is just in strike skills, you don't need any points in Ki Blast Supers. You could maybe try and get some points in health, but again, it's not the worst stat for Sanes, but I don't know. It's whatever. Again, we've got like another 41, I believe, or 40 now we can make. So I'm trying to do this a little bit faster now just to try and get a QQ bang that gives us +23 points in total. That's +16 even. That's +17 again. A lot of +17s, as I've already said. That's +16 with +2 minus points across 2 different stats. Yeah, rather nice. Again, do leave your recipes in the comments. I'll definitely be doing more videos like this more regularly because, again, I just don't know why I didn't think of doing it on the PC version to begin with. Like, it's all there ready to go. It's quite literally here, ready to go. We can make QQ bangs using Xeno's... Well, no, Xeno's outfit in terms of the stats are quite terrible, actually. Hence why we use QQ bangs in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Okay, I've got like 28 we can make. Again, +16. Not bad, but not what I'm looking for. That's +16 as well. But with 3 minus points there, so that's quite bad. Honestly, anything under a 6-star, I'm just not interested in. I'm really not. So again, that is the danger here. And this is why I would recommend you back up your save data before you actually mix the items. Because we've had like, what, maybe 5? No more than 10, I don't think. Maybe more, I don't know. QQ bangs at least so far in the video. They've actually been good, right? That's +17, decent. So it's like, you can do it, but if you don't back up your save data, it's completely up to you. We might end up wasting all of your resources on mediocre, if not flat out bad, QQ bangs. So I do think it's worth, backing up your data on the PlayStation Plus cloud or whatever your console equivalent is, as well as on USB sticks if you have them. So you've got, separate save states in case you accidentally overwrite your save data. I mean, that's one reason. Well, one reason I don't use the PS5 right now for Xenoverse 2 videos is, again, you can't quick switch between messages if I'm doing a trash talker video. So it just adds more time, which is fine, but it's whatever. Or +20, that's good. Again, for a key-based Sane or a freeze race character, this is nearly perfect. I mean, take that point away from strike supers and throw it into key supers. Sorry, throw it into key, so you've got +5 instead of +4, and that's rather excellent. But as of right now, on PS5 games, you can't back it up on USB stick. So that's one reason I'm not doing it, because I don't accidentally overwrite my save data. Because if I do, I'll be in a bit of a bother there. But now we can make 5 more. Again, leave a like on the video if you're still watching at this point, which I think a fair few of you are, just to give me a bit of luck. To make the best QQ bang out of the remaining items we have. Oh, that's terrible. That was awful. Why haven't you left a like? Oh, that's +19. Okay. Oh, I can't make any more, I don't think. Oh, okay. Oh, that's it. That's another excellent. This might be the best one I've done so far. Another absolutely excellent 6-star QQ bang recipe that I've made. Again, the recipe is the Super Saiyan 4 Goku top and the Cabba top, and use a Super Mix Capsule Z as the mixing item. With that said, thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. More videos on the screen right now, and I hope you have a blessed day. Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. So after the latest update came out as of right now, which was the free Supreme Kai of Time update, they added 6-star QQ bangs in to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. They may add more variants, or like 7-star QQ bangs or plus or what have you, in the upcoming quote-unquote PyCon update coming out in spring 2021. But as of right now, the information in this video that I'm saying right now, as of this video being uploaded, is true. Now, a secret has been found. Massive shout out to Demon Boy. You guys know Demon Boy. Naturally, you guys know Demon Boy. And you guys know to leave a like on the video. Thank you ever so much. Long story short, you can make the perfect QQ Bang outside of modding. We don't talk about that here, but you can make the perfect QQ Bang in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 by mixing two specific pieces of clothing together, those being the Beerus clothes top as well as the, once I can find it, it's up here somewhere, there it is, as well as the Battle Soup open parentheses, Bardock close parentheses, Bardock Battlesuit top, yeah, mixing that with the and using the mixing item as, where is it? It's the Super Mix Capsule Z. It's this item right here. Now, funnily enough, apparently, well, not apparently, it has been proven that if you mix those two items with that one mixing item I've just shown you, you can get possibly each and every single variant of a 6-star QQ Bang. It's just dependent on RNG, which, as we all know, especially in Xenoverse 2, is rather awful. So that said, you don't need to have two 5-star items that have plus points in specific stats to get a specific QQ Bang. You just need to fuse to mix those, well, the Beerus top as well as the Bardock top with the Super Mix Capsule Z, and after many attempts, I'm sure you will eventually get the QQ Bang that you are looking for. Now, the Beerus top and the Bardock top, I believe you just unlock those in the skill shop right here for quite a lot of Zenny, actually, as you progress through the story mode. So if they are not available for you right now, just keep going through the story mode and go for the secret ending if you need to go for the secret ending. I forget if you do or not. And for the Super Mix Capsule Z, talk to this guy right here, multiplayer modes. Yes, multiplayer modes, and get two people, two friends, what have you, and make a lobby. And, well, you can just see right here, yeah, just make a lobby, and yeah. So out of all the missions, parallel quests you see here, you can see, well, in a moment at least, a lot of them, like from this point on, you can get both the Super Mix Capsule, which, by the way, if you mix the Super Mix Capsule with a Demon Round Crystal, you will get a Super Mix Capsule Z, but that's very inefficient unless you've already got a lot of Demon Realm Crystals. If not, then this method right here is the fastest and most efficient method to get the 6-star QQ Bang that you are looking for, which, yeah, we'll get into in a moment. But well, where is it? It's Parallel Quest 83, the Dangerous Duo Warriors Never Rest. You can see it right there. You can potentially get a Super Mix Capsule as well as a Super Mix Capsule Z from clearing this specific parallel quest in the multiplayer modes, tour, or what have you, whatever they're called, yeah, whatever it's called. You can see right here this incredibly sped up footage. I spent, well, not apparently, I did spend, according to my notes here, exactly 1 hour and 3 minutes and 10 seconds just grinding through this specific parallel quest right here. And I completed this 47 times, and I got a Super Mix Capsule from that 15 times out of the 47 attempts. Now, also, side note, it is quite expensive to buy the clothing as well as to buy, well, to actually mix the capsules. So you can see right here, I've got this Super Soul, that belongs to the Army. Now, I believe you get this from the Supreme Kai of Time World Tournament event, which right now, there's a Tenkaichi Budokai of, funny enough, Supreme Kai of Time, but it's not that tournament. This is the tournament where you unlock the, well, Supreme Kai of Time as a character, as well as the free custom loading screen, as well as the Supreme Kai of Time skills for your CAC. I believe you get that Super Soul from that event, and as you may have saw just right there, it actually increases the Zenny earned by, well, triples it, but it reduces the score to 0. The score does not matter for this specific parallel quest. You can get between 15,000 to 20,000 zenny per completion from this specific parallel quest in this mode. It's just worth doing it. You don't have to do it. You can run the, what is it? I forget where it is. It's the give me 40 million zenny or something like that. Oh, right there. Give me 20 million zenny, which doubles the zenny earned. But again, you can, I mean, you don't have to run a single QQ Bangle Super Selfish, to be honest. It's just to make it more efficient for later on and, you know, stuff like that. Typically, from what I could tell, I got around, well, it's between 15,000 to 20,000 zenny, but it's mostly 16,872 zenny per completion. The shortest time that we were able to clear this specific parallel quest and to actually get a Super Mix Capsule Z was 17 seconds. Rather nice there, if I may say so myself.
Almost all the Dragon Balls are here. Please do your best.
You're starting to catch on.
This next step is completely optional, but I'm going to do it to save on time, equipment, as well as zenny. Now, why is that next step? Well, first, once you've got all the, well, both the pieces of clothing as well as the Super Mix capsules, you can do this with, like, honestly, you can do it with just one if you want, but you'll be spending a lot of time. What we now do is we quit the game. Yeah, we quit the game right here. And I know this works on PS4. I don't know about other consoles. I'd assume it does, and I'd assume the principle is the same. What we are going to do once we are ready to mix the QQ bangs, we're going to upload our Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 save data to PlayStation Plus or whatever the equivalent console cloud service is. We're going to upload it to PlayStation Plus. Well, it's taking a long time. It's normally instant. And for my PS4 Pro, I've got 2 USB sticks. That's the much you can have in it as of right now. I'm going to save them onto both of my USB sticks. You know, it takes long for this one. It's like 31 gigs, and then all I've got is like 120. Don't worry about that. Ow. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and then we're going to log into Xenoverse 2, and we're then going to mix the QQ bangs, and if we don't get anything that we want, or if we just want to restart, we are going to re-download our data, and or we're going to copy the data from the USB stick from the moment before we mix the items, and we're just going to start again. Again, you don't have to do this at all. It just saves time and zenny. So that said, one moment. So again, all we need to do is mix the Bardock top with the Beerus top with the, where is it? Where is it? There it is. With the Super Mix Capsule Z. And doing that, you'll get, there's a chance you can get any of the possible, and I do mean any of the possible 6-star QQ bangs. That's actually fairly good right there. Rather nice, if I do say so myself. Yeah, there you go. Now, I don't know if this works with any 5-star items with QQ bangs. Doing this, you can get any of the possible 6-star QQ bangs. That's insane. Hold on. 10, 15, okay, 15, 19. Apparently, the best we can get is 21 points with 21 plus points rather, with either 1 or 2 negative points in either of the 2 other stats. Apparently, I don't know. This is like the best I could get before. That's actually really good. What I want for my main Super Limit Breaker or my main Trash Talker Super Limit Breaker build is plus max points in stamina, basic attacks, and strike space skills, and plus 4 in, well, honestly, either key or key blast supers for the Spirit Bomb or what have you. Probably in key, so I could run Blue Evolution if I want to at some point on that build. Yeah, very nice. Again, massive shout out to Demon Boy, because, yeah, he's the one who figured this out. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, that's really good. I might actually, you know what? No, that's what I'm going to do. I am actually going to save now. Okay, rather nice. Yes, like I said earlier, real quick, if you mix a Super Mix Capsule with a Demon Realm Crystal, you get the Super Mix Capsule Z. How many Demon Crystals do I have? I forget how many I actually have. You can't see it here. I like keeping a good amount of those just in case I want to do like a video like in the Crystal Raid mode or, you know, something like that. Now, before I back up my save data again on my 2 USB sticks as well as in the PlayStation Plus cloud, I do want to buy, let's buy 6 star. I've got one of these left. Oh, I bought one more than needed. I've already got, for some reason, 31 of the Beerus tops. I'm now going to save my data back up again. So my data is going to be from the moment where I just exit Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And yeah, we'll just keep going now until we get an even better QQ Bang, because I never kept a 6-star QQ Bang just because I did it for a tutorial video on how to make the 6-star QQ Bangs just after the free Supreme Kai of Time update came out in like what, late August 2020. I think now, you know what, it's time to actually make a pretty good 6-star QQ Bang. Okay. Now, apparently, and I cannot confirm this in any way, shape, or form because I've not tested it, apparently if you create your QQ Bangs on a Namekian CAC, apparently there's a better chance of getting a good one. Again, someone on Twitter said this. I cannot confirm because I don't have a Namekian CAC right now. And I don't want to make one just to get it through the story mode and blah, blah, blah. Again, I can't confirm this, but if you do have a Namekian CAC that can make QQ Bangs, please try it and let me know in the comments. Please, please, please do let us know. Because it makes sense in theory, because you got like the Namekian Book of Legend, you got like the Dragon Clan, and like they make Dragon Balls, right? So surely that could make a good QQ Bang. Again, do let us know. Thank you ever so much. White screen. Why is this taking so long? Oh, and also I've just realized, because of the video I did where I spent over $600, which was to buy 100,000 TP medals. You see there, top right, I got 57,620 TP medals. I could buy stuff using TP medals to then sell, which I may do. Actually, yeah, you know what? What's the most expensive item you can actually buy with TP medals? I think it's either the Beerus or the Bardock top, right? I think it might be. Yeah, it's the Beerus top again as of this upload. Whoa, hold on. If I could, okay, that's barely anything. Yeah, I'm gonna sell all of those back. I bought them for Zenny. Well, I brought them with TP medals. So surely if I sell them for Zenny, this is so cheating, dude. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, forget it. I'm doing that. Forget it. Why not? You can see how much Zenny I've got. Wow. Again, I really would not recommend you doing this unless you've got like disposable income and it's safe in order for you to do so. How many TP medals does it cost to buy 99 or 98? Only 500 for 99? Oh, I may do another video just like making as many 6-star QQ Bangs as possible. You can only hold up to 99 of the Beerus top, Bardock top, and the 6-star QQ, sorry, not 6-star QQ Bang, as well as the Super Mix Capsule Z. Do you guys want to see that? Maybe when the PyCon update comes out. Do let me know. And also, if you haven't already, leave a like on the video. Thank you ever so much. Look at this. This is ludicrous. This is shocking. What is going on with me, dude? Oh, okay. Wow, I wish I realized this sooner. I could have saved a lot of time. As of right now, I believe I have just over half of the Zenny cap that you can have in Xenoverse 2 right now. I have just over 51 million Zenny. Again, I believe that's just over half of the amount of total Zenny you can have, which is like what, 9999999999. It's a lot of nines. And I've barely spent any TP medals, like what, a couple of thousand, given us I purchased like what, a total of 100,000. What am I doing? And actually, do you know what? I've just realized something. If you have a lot of TP medals to spare, like what I do, oh, okay. If the gifts, which as of right now, which I'm recording this on the late evening on the 21st of December 2020, if the gifts were available, I believe the raid boss gifts, which are the fused, the merged Amosity Corrupt form, like the monster form thing, the massive arm and all that, Final Form, Mirror, and Demigra. If you've already got those characters and you've talked to Fu, you can talk to him and give him a gift. And if you've already got the characters, he'll exchange them for, I think, either 10 or 15 demon crystals, demon realm crystals. So that way you can just get an easy 10, 15. It might be 20. I think it's 15. 10, 15 demon crystals. And you can then mix those with the super mix capsule to then get super mix capsule Z's to then make 6-star QQ bangs. Seriously, if you just buy TP medals, and this isn't an endorsement at all, because I was kind of against it, I kind of am, but I'm in a position where I can just buy them and it's fine. It makes everything much easier, faster, just better and more efficient. Yeah, so that said, that's now mixed. How many of the... Where's the beer's top? Oh, beer is down here somewhere, isn't it? I forget. Yeah, I forget how many of the super mix capsule Z's I have. I believe... I'll show you in a moment. I believe I have... 42. I'll go for 41, and if I don't get anything good, I'll just restart. So that's it. Enjoy. Okay, with that said, third or fourth attempt, wasn't it? This is the perfect QQ bank for me, or almost perfect. Like, I'd rather it be either neutral Ki Blast supers and neutral health, and +5 in all 4 of the stats that right there: key, stamina, basic attacks, and strike-based skills. You know what? I'm actually going to equip that right now onto my main super limit breaker build. That's actually a fantastic little QQ bank right there. Yeah, really nice. That's actually insane, to be honest. Yeah, I've got like 2 that are almost the same, but because this is a strike-based assassin, like I might put this one right here on Kingsman Jones, but this is like perfect. Yeah, finally I've got a QQ bang that's perfect for the build that I actually want. Finally, about time. Oh, yeah. Let's just customize the rest there and see what we get. Okay. Okay, and for the last one, because I just want to keep one super mix capsule Z. No reason why. I mean, once the gifts come, I'll just like, I forgot you can get like 10, 15 demon crystals, just fuse them that way. Yeah, you know what? That's fair enough. I mean, let's just look at the QQ bangs I've got. I may do another video soon when the gifts come back of me literally making exactly 1,000 QQ bangs. If you guys want to see that, leave a like on the video. Do let me know. So I don't care about a 5-star. Here are the 6-star QQ bangs that I have made in this video. I'm so happy with this one, dude. Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh, okay. Neutral in stamina and Ki Blast supers, but +5 in health, key, basic attacks, and in strike supers. That maybe could find mild margin. Maybe. Depends what sort of build or what stats you have. That's actually really good. That's a really nice QQ bang right there. Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, very nice. Really nice QQ bangs. Okay, you can definitely get some better ones, but this one right here, I'm so happy with. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed and found it useful. Ooh. Oh, well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to the video. Now, this will be, as of this upload, the 3rd video I've done so far on how to make the absolute best possible 6-star QQ bang in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. There's something I want to try here, which I'm calling the Namekian method, long story short, and this isn't anywhere in the game. But before I continue, can I just discard what, these 4-star QQ bangs? Excuse me. Yeah, so this isn't stated anywhere in the game, but if apparently there's like a rumor, and I've not tried it, that's the purpose of this video, where if you make a QQ bang on a Namekian character, it has a higher chance of being a better QQ bang and just get like a more efficient, effective, and just like an overall better 6-star or whatever QQ bang. So that said, if this video helps you, just do me a favor, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you ever so much. So the too long didn't watch method here basically is mix Beerus's top with Bardock's top from Dragon Ball Z and use as the mixing item the Super Mix Capsule Z on a Namekian character, and that should give you at least at some point, an exceptional 6-star QQ bang. So to begin with, well, again, as I've just said, we're going to use, to get the best possible result, you need to use Bardock's top with Beerus's top from Dragon Ball Z, and doing that will, in theory, well, not in theory, the game, as of right now, has it so if you use those 2 items with the Super Mix Capsule Z, you can get any QQ bang possible in the game, whether it be a good one, or a bad one, or even a completely neutral one with no plus or minus points in any of the 6 stats. So once you got the clothing, what you want to do then is talk to this character here. You have to talk to him. This doesn't work if you go to the online or even offline parallel quests. You have to talk to multiplayer modes. Quests, parallel quest tour. I'll just go back to the lobby real quick. I'm not going to do it here. Well, I've already got some footage saved of actually doing this specific parallel quest in the parallel quest tours. I believe it's parallel quest 83. Is it? Let's just find out and make sure. Yep, Dangerous Duo, Warriors Never Rest. If you don't have this parallel quest unlocked, just keep going through the story mode and do the previous parallel quests. For example, parallel quest 82, 81, 80. And if you still don't have it unlocked, talk to the characters in Conton City like Trunks and all that who give you missions. I forget how you get this one, but I'm fairly certain just go through the story mode and then just go and do the previous parallel quest to then get parallel quest 83. You can see here, 2 of the rewards are the Super Mix Capsule and Super Mix Capsule Z. Do this with 2 of your friends. You can get both these items here. It doesn't matter what you get. For this video, I've already got, I think in total, about 66 in total, and I'll go over that in a moment, of the Super Mix Capsule Zs. But again, you can get the Super Mix Capsule as well as Super Mix Capsule Z. Oh, haha! Okay, that's actually really funny. So, you saw 2 people there join. I have not tweeted about this. I did a few days ago to get this video prepared. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. Link it in the description. And they joined and they picked that mission. I didn't select it, so unless they are trying to do the same method as me, that's fair play. By the way, G Fuel flavor of the day, mate. It's the literal best G Fuel flavor. Mega Potion in association with Monster Hunter Rise. The flavor is mango with jackfruit. I've never tried jackfruit as an actual thing, but man, it is the literal best G Fuel flavor. I cannot stress that enough. Use code CAC CAC for 10% off. So next, what you're going to want, and you can do that parallel quest and just go until you've got like 99 or as many as you want of the Super Mix Capsule Zs. But if you have either TP Metal spare and or Demon Realm Crystal spare, that's where the Super Mix Capsules, not the Z version, just the normal version, comes, pause. That's when they really, are quite useful. So actually, where are they? Well, that's actually a good question. There it is. I've got 98 Demon Realm Crystals. You guys know what these are. You can use them in the Crystal Raid, but they've also got a use, mixing, which we'll go over in a moment. How do you get these? You get these, I believe you can, there's 2 ways to get them. The first way, which you may be using if you've not got TP medals, is either online or offline, but probably online to make it faster. Again, get a group of friends or what have you, and make a lobby. I believe this one here, Expert Mission 18, the Ultimate Evil Broly, is the best one to get a Demon Realm Crystal. I think it takes like normally about a minute 10, I think, if that, to actually clear this. And I believe out of all of these Expert Missions, rather, at least as of right now, I believe this is the best in terms of the Demon Realm Crystal drop rates. Again, look, you got this one here in the Realm of the Gods Goku. This is a very, very, very easy one and a fast one to do. But the drop rate for the Demon Crystals here are exceptionally low. But they are much, much, much higher in this one. I think it's like 30%. I'm not entirely sure. Then once you got the Demon Realm Crystals, if you want to... Well, actually, before getting into that, there is actually a second way you can get Demon Realm Crystals if you've got spare TP medals laying about. So this now, you can actually exchange... Well, go to the TP medal store. Right now, the gifts, as of me recording this, which is the 21st of May 2021, the gifts are not available to purchase. But when they are, and when either of these 3 are available, the Emerge, Corrupt Zamasu, Final Form Mirror, or Demigra gifts are available, and you already have those characters unlocked. Buy additional versions of those, or more of them, and talk to Fu here. And if you, I'm not going to do it here, but exchange either of these. It doesn't matter which one, they all work the same. And Fu, if you've already got these characters unlocked, will give you, I forget if it's either 10 or 15 Demon Realm crystals. But again, I'm going to keep the gift there, Fu. Don't mind there, sir. I've already got, I'm going to keep these just in case I need them in the future. I've got like 98 Demon crystals, so there's no point in me doing that. But that's just, again, if you've got additional spare TP medals. I think the gifts are like 500 each, aren't they? Then once you've done that, and you've got your Demon crystals and your Super Mix capsules, go here, mix from materials if you've not done it before, but if you've done it before, you can mix from recipe. Where is it? Right here. Super Mix Capsule Z with a Demon Round Crystal will give you a Super Mix Capsule Z. I've got 33 of these so far. Well, 33, I think, of these Super Mix Capsule Zs. And doing this will give me an additional 33, I believe. Actually, let me just go check real quick how many. Oh, sorry, 46. I don't know why I thought I had 66. I've got 46 of these right here now. I've got 99 of the Beerus and Bardock tops. So I can if I want. And I'm going to do this probably several times. I am now going to make at least 46 QQ bangs on my Namekian character, just to see if this is something that actually legitimately works. Now, before we do that, and before we log into the character, actually, I'll show the character real quick. I'm also going to back up my save data, so if I get awful QQ bangs, I can just re-download my save data from like where it is right now before I back it up, and I can just do it as much as I want until I get a QQ bang that I really like and stuff like that. So again, before I do that, I made a Namekian just for this one video here. By the way, this is for another video coming up whenever it's done. Feel free to guess what that video is going to be. It's not G Fuel related, by the way. So, QQ Kun. What I'm going to do here, well, what I've done is, just for this one video, I made a Namekian just to see if this actually legitimately works. Now, this took 20 minutes, I think. Make a Namekian, and all you need to do is go and defeat Great Ape Nappa and Great Ape Vegeta in the story mode. Doing that will then give you access to the time rifts. Go to the Capsule Corp time rift, talk to like one of the twins there or whatever, then talk to Bulma or the robot on the right side, and you then have access to make QQ bangs. That's all you have to do. It takes, again, 20, maybe 30 minutes from very start to very end if you don't already have a Namekian character made. And what I'm going to do now is, this is like a great place to like back up my save data. This step here is completely optional. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it just so I can save time and stuff like that, so I don't have to keep grinding out, materials and stuff like that. This next part now is to back up your save data. Yeah, so I don't know, like this also works on PS4 and PS5. I'm not entirely sure about other consoles because, well, I don't play Xenoverse on other consoles. But what I'm going to do here is, I'm actually going to save, back up my save data. Actually, I'm going to back up R-Type Final 2 because I've not done that yet, and I've been playing that a lot. Great game. I'm going to upload this to PlayStation Plus Cloud, and I'm also going to do it, copy it to one of my USBs plugged in right now to my PS5. Just so I've got 2 copies of them, and in case I accidentally save all of them or something like that. So with that said, I'll see you guys in a moment where we are back into Xenoverse 2 and we'll actually start the mixing. Oh yes, leave a like if you haven't done so already. Okay, we are back into Kyoncheon City. Try a ranked match I have and I'm fun. Okay, so again, just defeat Great Ape Vegeta in the story mode. Then you have to talk to us for like the 5 twins or whatever they are. Once you've done that, go to Caps Corporation here. You won't be able to fly yet, so just keep that in mind. Go to the time rift, the time miniature thing, whatever it's called. Who cares? Oh yes, I think you have to talk to him first, but I've done that. And then we just go here and we can actually do it. Thank you for your patience. Oh, you're more like clothing mixing shop. I'm just trying to think if there's anything here that actually says that if you're a Namekian, you can get a more efficient QQ bang, maybe? I think it might be somewhere in the game where I have no idea. So there, Bardock's Battle Top from Dragon Ball Z, not the Super version. I don't know if the Super version is any better, but you can buy these, so that's all good. As well as Beerus's top. Do that and mix it where we are. Mix it with a Super Mix Capsule Z. First one, is this actually going to be good? Let's find out. No, that's awful. It's a 4-star. So again, mixing these 3 items, the Bardock from Dragon Ball Z top with Beerus's top and the Super Mix Capsule, Z can get you the ultimate 6-star QQ Bang, or it can get you like a 2-star, a 1-star, or something like this, like a 4-star. This is still a bad one, don't get me wrong. But also, I'm not entirely sure, like, I may be forgetting, but I think the absolute best QQ Bang you can get in the game is naturally a 6-star one, as right now, with a total of, I believe it's 21 plus points, and then it's either 1 minus point, or it's completely neutral. I think that's the best one. I may be slightly off, but basically that's what you want to try and get ultimately. So with that said, I mean, let's just go and mix a couple more. That's a 6-star one. That's it's whatever. You can see right there, it's like what 17. Is it? No, sorry, 16 plus points, 1 neutral in basic attacks, and -1 in. What was it in strike? Just I think it was. So I'm gonna do this. I will speed this up until I find a really good one. Like that one's so maybe this is a sort of like placebo effect. But regardless, I need to make some more, or I want to make some more 6-star QQ Bang. So maybe just doing this is like, well, making a video is fine. Like I think. Okay, now that's a it's. Oh, you can see right there, all plus points. Like how many got? Like 15, 16, 17, 18 plus points with 0 negative points. So that's actually a fairly good one, to be honest. I get a 6-star one there. No, that's a really good one. I think I may have something like this. Like how many points I've got there? Well, 21 points, right? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 21 plus points, 1 minus points. So this one right here may be the best possible QQ Bang you can make in the game. Again, I'm not like all the stats can be switched around, right? It's just a matter of luck. So maybe this method does work. Like how many? Like it does work. Like is this like the 4th or 5th attempt? I'm not entirely sure, whichever one it is. But you can see right there, -1 in health, which for a, do you know what? For a strike-based Saiyan, this might be the perfect QQ Bang, because you've got one minus point in health, so you get closer to that Zenkai when you're on flashing red health. Max ki, max stamina, max basic attacks, max strike skills, and just 1 plus point in ki blast skills. But if you're a strike-based Saiyan, it doesn't matter about the ki blast super. So maybe this does work. Man, okay, that's actually rather nice. Level 5 one right there. Yeah, okay, so what I think I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to speed this up a bit until I get a really, really good QQ Bang, or until I've used all of them, and depending on what we get, I might re-download my save data and try it again right there. With that said, one moment. Okay, and for the final one here, because I've only got one more Super Mix Capsule Z, we get again that's an awful QQ Bang, but it's not the worst. It's a level 3 one, right? Yeah, so do you know what? I think I'm gonna call it there. I think really I only got one really, really good or useful 6-star QQ Bang, which was the -1 in health, then max in ki, stamina, basic attacks, strike supers, and then just +1 in ki blast supers. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to call that a bit of a win, actually. Again, I could re-download my data, but I'll lose all the QQ Bangs I've just made. With that said, I hope this video helps you out, guys. If you actually do this and you try it on a Namekian character, do let me know. Is this something that actually worked? Or did it work for you? Or is it just maybe a rumor and there's nothing to it? I forget where I read it from that, or heard it from that. This is, and I've heard it quite a few times, that it works better on a Namekian. Question mark. Now that said, in a future update, for example, Legendary Pack 2 or DLC 13, whatever you want to call it, if there's an updated method to making a better QQ Bang, or maybe even a 7-star QQ Bang, I will absolutely make a video, a tutorial on that and stuff like that, so do subscribe for that. And with that said, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, well, hello there, everyone, smiley face, and welcome to today's video, where I'm going to go and, well, this video is going to be a very in-depth guide on how to make and how to get the equipment for, and the mixing stuff and all that, to make fantastic, rather nice 6-star QQ Bangs. Now, later on in the video, I will go over some recipes that I found which work fantastically, but this video, this video, I want this to be like the ultimate guide and tutorial, and like because there's a few tips as well and tricks. Oh yeah, hello Matamora, whatever your name is, of how to make the 6-star QQ bangs. So again, it's a few tips like backing up your safe before you actually make them, and just all that good stuff right there. So before I continue, feel free to drop your 6-star QQ bang recipes in the comments. Maybe I'll make a part 2 to this, or what have you, using those. Again, just leave your secrets and recipes and all that in the chat. Yeah, thank you there, lads. So, in the 11th update, the free update, the 11th update, you have access to this guy right here, multiplayer modes. And before I continue, G for your flavour of the day.
PewDiePie's flavor.
Now, I believe I found what the best quest is to do to get the the Super Mix Capsule Z or L, whatever it's called. I'll go over exactly the name of it in a moment. So you'll need 3 people in total, you and 2 other people, and you all need to have Parallel Quest. Parallel Quest 83 unlocked. It's the one where you're on the glacier stage and Brody's there. You have to just get the Dragon Balls. It's very, you could complete it in about 22 seconds. Yeah, so it's this Parallel Quest right here. I did it about 50 times yesterday, and about give or take out of the 50 times that I did this, I was able to get the what is it? It's the it's right here. You can see right here. So this is a guaranteed drop for the Super Mix Capsule. That's for making 5-star QQ bangs, I think. High Mix Capsule, no idea what that is. But the Super Mix Capsule Z right there is what we want. That's how you make the 6-star QQ bangs, and also you can get like some like energy capsules, which is fine, whatever, saves you a bit of any that way, and also the gold 10 charge skill. Now I'm going to assume that if you want to make a 6-star QQ bang, you're level 99 or very close to level 99, and you've completed the story mode. So if you've done that and you don't have access to this parallel quest, what you need to do is just go and complete the previous parallel. Oh yeah, by the way, in this mode you can't actually do it's only missions in the base game, not DLC. I just thought that was a bit strange. Yeah, you can wait, I have to just check Ultimate Rivalry. Yeah, you can get it. You can get the Super Mix Capsule Z from I think most of these quests, right? Or these high-end ones. But the difference between this one is that Parallel Quest 90, I keep wanting to say 93, Parallel Quest 83, you can complete it in about 20 or so seconds if you have 2 other people with you, because it's get the 3 Dragon Balls and then just pull them back to the time machine, and then there's just a random chance of getting the Super Mix Capsule Z. Again, it's a guaranteed drop rate for the Super Mix Capsule, but we want the Z one. Again, even if you fail it, it's it takes a few seconds to load up the next one, so you can do them back to back 3 times and just ready up again. This is by far the fastest and the most efficient way to actually get Super Mix Capsule Z. If a better way comes out in the future, then it does, but as of right now, Parallel Quest 83, if you don't have access to this, complete the previous Parallel Quest and then complete the story mode if you've not done that. But again, I'm going to assume if you're looking to make a 6-star QQ bang, you already have access to this mission unlocked right there. Now, also, just a little bit of a tip as well. Yeah, this superstar here, that belongs to the Red Ribbon Army superstar. You can see it's General Blues, and the effect is it gives you triple Zenny earned, but it does reduce the score of the Parallel Quest to 0, so you get like a B rank or something like that. Don't worry about the score or what rank you get. That has, as far as I'm aware, that's got nothing to do with if the Super Mix Capsule Z or whatever it's called, if that drops or not. Just complete it within 20-30 seconds and you'll get it. You get this from the Supreme Kai of Time event. So you could also use the Gimme 40 million Zenny if you don't have that Super Soul, which just doubles the Zenny, and you can get, well, if it triples it, you get about 15 or 16,000 per 20 sewing seconds. So that's fantastic. Again, it's right here to get the Supreme Kai of Time stuff. Where's Trunks? Actually, where is it? Oh, Trunksy-san. Oh, Trunks. Yeah, it's from a random drop rate of this one, the time for the quarterfinals. Yeah. Now, before we mix the capsules, and I think you should do this as well. I don't know how or if this works for other consoles other than the PS4. I'm sure it does, but because I play on PS4, I don't actually know. I just don't know. So what we're going to do first is, once we've got the mixing capsules, not the clothing, or if you've already got that, but don't go and buy the clothing yet. We'll go over the recipes in a moment. What I want to do first is I want to back up my save, both in the cloud, the PlayStation Plus cloud, as well as on my 2 USBs right here. Now, I'll do that, and I'll tell you why I've done that, why I'm going to do that in a moment right there. Okay, so I've just backed up in the cloud and I've backed up on two USBs. This is the second one. I'm doing it now. Yeah, no, I'll take a sec. So the reason why I've done that is, well, you know what? Let's get back into the Xenoverse first and I'll tell you why. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, so now that we've backed up our save data, well, the reason I did that is because we're now going to spend a lot of Zenny on buying the mixing stuff, like the clothing and, you know, stuff like that. First, we're going to do the beer. We're going to mix Beerus's top and his bottoms together right there. Like, you can buy it with TP medals, but honestly, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? So, yeah, I'm just going to buy about 30 in total of each of the Beerus top and the Beerus bottoms. Then we're actually going to mix the... Oh, I've already got the top. Okay. I've got plenty of the top there. Lads. Okay, just want a couple more of these. Okay, rather nice right there. Yeah, so just talk to this guy here. Again, like, this is like I know that you know how to do that and all that good stuff right there. So now I'm going to mix the Beerus top with the Beerus bottoms, and we're going to use the super mix capsules here to make them. Now, the reason why I backed up my data and then put it on my USB, yeah, so I've got 3 versions of my previous data, is because if you mix this right here and you've used all that Zenny to like buy, or you can see how much I had before, how much I've got now just by buying a couple of the Beerus bottoms. There is actually, let me just mix it first, because we could actually get a really bad one that's not even 6 stars, because it is kind of luck based, but there's certain things you can do to influence it. Like this right here, this isn't, look, that's a 3-star, that's awful, that's a dreadful one. So I've basically just wasted a Beerus top and a Beerus's clothing, bottoms as well as those mixed capsules. Now, the mixed capsules don't take that long to get, but the reason I backed it all up is because if I'm not happy with this after I've, mixed it 30 times, I can then, I mean, that's a good one, isn't it? Yeah, that's a 6-star. That's a fantastic one. What I can then do is I can just re-download my data and I'll have the 30 mixing stuff and my previous Zenny and all that good stuff. So it is kind of like trial and error, but it's just saving time and money. So again, like, I'm just going to mix this right here. I'll probably speed it up or something like that, level 6. I mean, that's an okay one. That's pretty good, actually. It's just the basic attack sucks. So for a Saiyan, it's like, you know... Well, it depends what your build is. So yeah, I'm just going to do this, and then we're going to re-download our save, and then we're going to use a different recipe, and we'll just see what the best, thing is right there. But again, saving your data is just the best way to actually... backing up your data is like the best way to like save on Zenny and time and stuff like that. I mean, how much does it cost? I mean, 20,000 Zen to mix it, that's whatever. That's not a lot at all there, lads. Again, I mean, you can see the Beerus one right here. This is just for, what you can see, it's basically going to give you, for the most part, minus points in basic attacks and minus points in strike-based skills. But then you get, like, plus... I mean, no, that's awful. But you get plus points in, as you saw just. So, yeah, I was going to mix these for a little bit. And, again, I'll probably speed this part up. So, feel free to pause to read if you see... Well, if I get a good one, I will pause it for a little bit so I can, like, see all, like, the stats right there. Again, like, right now, we might get, like, we've had only had, like, what, a couple of level 6s. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's actually really good. But, again, it's just a basic attack. So, that might be good for like a key-based margin, maybe? Mal margin, because you've got the health, key, stamina, neutral points in strike-based skills. Now, the Beerus one right here, I have heard that this is, well, not heard, I've tested it. It is a good recipe to mix, but it's not the best recipe to mix, but you never know. We could get an exceptional QQ bang from this, which again, it's just a lot of trial and error. Well, you can see right there. That's actually pretty good, but it just depends what build you're running. For me, I would love one which actually gives me max plus points in stamina, basic attacks, strike-based supers, neutral or max minus points in key blast supers, because on my main build, I don't actually use any key-based skills, so it's pointless having any stats for me in key blast supers on my Burcol CAC build and all that. Then maybe have, plus 3 points in health and key. We'll see if we can actually make that. But yeah, with that said, guys, I know I've rambled on a little bit here. Yeah, let's just use this last 14, and then we'll go and mix a different recipe. Again, that's another really good one right there. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's phenomenal. That's really good. Really, really good for a key-based character. This is fantastic. Again, especially for Saiyan, because if you're a Saiyan, you'll get the Zenkai when you have low health. So having points in health, it's like whatever. Only having 1 is perfect. Max key and max stamina goes without saying. basic attacks, if you're saying with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, you're not going to miss that, like, having 4 out of 5. And having, again, if you're a key-based character, having minus points in Strike Supers, that's good, because we're not using any, so it doesn't really matter. And having max points in Key Blast Supers and Key Blast Ultimates and all that, well, it should go without saying right there, lads. Okay, rather nice. Again, it is of trial and error, which is why, again, back it up in the cloud and all that good stuff right there. So I can just re-download it later on, lads. What's that? Again, that's actually really good. Wow, very nice. Again, for a key-based Saiyan, that might, well, maybe not perfect, but it's very close to it, dude. Very close to it indeed. Okay, 8 left. Oh, dude, it's like every time I'm gonna speed it up, I keep getting some good QQ bangs. What's going on? Okay, okay. And for the final one right here, we're going to get another level 6 Fair Play. Again, fantastic little bit of a, QQ bang right there. So, because I've just used all of those mixing items, well, I'm going to re-download my save and try a different formula, which is going to be the light heart suit top and bottoms, and we'll see what we get from that right there, lads. So let's just take a look at the QQ bangs, like the 6-star QQ bangs that we've got. Again, we've got a couple of 5 stars, I think, there, didn't we? Again, just pause if you want to take a look at these QQ bangs right here, level 6. These are fantastic there, lads. Okay. Okay, so I've just re-downloaded my save data, so I did lose those QQ bangs that I've just got, and also I should have mentioned this, but I think this would be kind of common sense. If you do make a QQ bang and you like it and you want to keep it, then feel free to back up your save and then carry on from there. You'll have less stuff to work with, but if you get like the ideal one for you, where am I going? Then, it's like, just save it so you don't lose it and all that good stuff right there. Yeah, there it is right there. So I've still got my 30 Super Mix Capsule Z. So I want to buy a lot of the light hero suit top and the bottoms, and we'll just go and mix them again. Well, mix them there. Again, like, this is why I say back it up in the cloud and use that Super Soul, because that's a lot of Zenny, dude. That's a lot of Zenny. Oh man, what am I doing? And also, again, I'm assuming that you're going to be level 99 and you've completed the story mode and you've done quite a bit of stuff in the game. So if any of these are not available for you to buy, just continue through the story mode. You can get all of the stuff that I'm buying here from the clothing shop. You can, probably will later on, or for a different video, mix DLC stuff, because apparently, or DLC and raid stuff, because apparently mixing the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Zeno stuff gives you a really good, actually no, let's do that real quick, can give you a really good QQ bang. Actually no, before we do that, let's mix Goku's End of Z stuff and see what we do get right there, lads. Again, this is from like an event, so these are quite rare to get. Only level 5, see what I mean? But if I, actually no, whatever, whatever. Okay, the first one with this, what are we going to get? We are going to get a level 6 right off the bat. Again, it's a margin equipment, so if you are running like a tank margin build, especially for team battles, this is insane. Max plus points in health, ki, and stamina, a few points in basic attacks, but you do get just a tiny bit of minus points in both strike-based skills and in ki-based skills. And again, exact same recipe, but we only get a level 5 QQ bang right there, and then we get level 4. Are we now going to get level 3 or another level 6 or what have you? Level 6, fantastic. I mean, this is even better than what we did just. It's like neutral in Key Blast Supers, fantastic stuff. Again, the only downside to this is that it just costs a lot of Zenny, but if you've got it, then I mean, this is the only thing I'm going to be spending Zenny on, because again, well, I mean, what else is to get? You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, dude, look at that. That's insane. That's mental. Jeez. Yeah, so yeah, unless I come across another awesome QQ bang for mixing this right here, I'll just speed this up. Then we're going to, after this, I think the next recipe is the best one in the game, or can potentially be the best recipe in the game. But we'll get to that in a moment there, lads. Okay. See, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Jeez. What? Oh, that's it. Okay. Yes, actually, just before I re-download my save, let's just mix. What did I say earlier? Super Saiyan 4 Goku with... actually, do I even have that? Oh, no, let's mix Zeno with Super Saiyan 4 Goku top. Let's see what we get with that there. Where is it? Because it's a DLC one, so it'll be at the bottom somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Okay, then let's mix that with this right here. What do we get? Yeah, that's actually, again, you can just insane recipes you can make, dude. Just insane recipes. Oh, let's now potentially go and show what the best one potentially is in the game. What is that? Well, wait and see. All right, and quick note, the only reason why I personally back it up in the cloud and on my 2 USBs is because, well, I've got the 2 USB drives in my PS4, and also sometimes I will go... Well, I get asked a lot how I level up characters so fast or how I have so many TP medals. I don't. I just back it up in the save first, and once I've made the character and used the Zenny and TP medals, I then re-download the save from previously, so that character is then deleted again, but I still have all my TP medals. But I just back it up in the cloud and on my 2 USBs, just in case I accidentally hit once I'm done, I accidentally upload it. If I do, then I'm in trouble. But if I upload it and I've still got my 2 USBs, I can just download it to my system storage from either my USB or have you, or I think this is from the cloud, isn't it? Yeah, from the cloud. It's just in case I make a mistake, which has happened just a couple of times in the past. Now, what is the best recipe to use, or the best recipe as far as I'm aware of, as of me speaking right now? Well, it's the Beerus top and the Bardock top. Now, I want to say the Bardock, oh no, it's 60,000, so it's not as much as the light suit we just mixed. Actually, I've already got enough of the Beerus tops, right, from earlier in the video. Have I? Oh, Beerus-chan, have I? Actually, where is it? One moment. There. Lads, yeah, I've got... Okay. So, it's the Beerus top as well as the Bardock top with the Super Mix Capsule Z, or whatever it's called. I did try this last night, again, as we talked, well, the day of it coming out, in preparation for this video to see what the best one was. And I got some insane QQ banks. Now, I believe this will be the best for if you're I think, for a strike-based player. Hey, what's up, Fox? How you doing? I can't believe that's definitely the real Fox. Wow. Okay, so let's just mix the Beerus top. I don't believe it matters which order you mix it in, because it's... actually, no, on my notepad file, I've got Beerus' top first and Bardock, so let's just do that. I think this will be the last one for the video. Again, if you guys want to see part 2 to this with like different ones, do let me know. Dude, look! Oh, if that gave me more points, if that gave me 3 points in key, max points in strike-based supers, and neutral in health, and then possibly minus in key blast supers, that would be perfect for me on my main Saiyan build. So, like I was just saying, if you want to see a part 2 to this with different recipes, do let me know there, lads. And feel free to put your recipes in the chat. I'll experiment with them and then try it and all that good stuff. What we're doing. What we're doing. Yeah, I mean, you just saw like this right here. Level 6. Neutral. Oh, dude. Do I even need to explain this? Do I even need to explain this right there, lads? That's insane. That's really good. And right there. Oh, that's whatever. Again, for saying you don't really want to have too many points in health because, well, I mean, just look. Almost plus max points in 4 stats there. Insane. I mean, for saying, because you get a damage increase if you have low health, you know, flashing red health. It's kind of counterintuitive to actually have points in health, because they just can take longer to get that Zenkai. Yeah, but I mean, this is actually, it's just incredible. Now, are they going to make 7-star QQ bangs in the future? Well, that's yet to be seen as of right now. But yeah, this is just mental, dude. It really, really is. Now, that's a good one. Now, that is, again, for me, well, actually, I say it's a good one. For Saiyan, it's probably not, because you've barely got any points in Strike Supers or Ki Blast Supers. But yeah, just put the points in health in either Ki or Strike-based Supers, and you're good to go. Because again, unless you play a hybrid build, which I don't really see too many of those, like a Strike and Ki-based hybrid build, it's okay to have minus points in one of either Strike Supers or Ki Supers, because again, if you're a Strike-based character, it's pointless having any points in in Ki, vice versa if you're a Ki character. Like this right here, whatever. I want to get like a really good one with this recipe specifically. Or rather, I want to get Well, I'll say this is one of the best recipes in the game. It is, but you can see right there, like it just depends on what you want to run. Like, that's actually quite good. If it just gave me max points in strike supers and a minus or neutral in health and or key supers, that would actually be perfect for me. Oh, yes, it would. Here we got there 3 more. Then I think I'll wrap up the video there, lads. Again, if you want to see a part 2 to this, as I already mentioned, do let me know. Put your recipes in the chat. Oh, there we go. And I'll use them for future videos. Actually, just while, let's just mix. Oh, I'm carrying too many. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I actually didn't know that you can actually max out QQ bangs. That's interesting. Did not know that at all. I'll probably go and sell. What am I doing? I'll probably go and sell if I can some of that, or just get rid of them. I've got lots of 1-star. How many can you have in total? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you can just see all of these 1-star ones here, which are garbage. Actually, can you sell these? I think you can, right? Okay, so you can't sell them, but you can discard them. Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, honestly, at this point, what I'm going to probably do soon is just get rid of all of my QQ bangs, with the exception of maybe a couple. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm using these for the time being. I will get rid of all of them, with the exception of, like, well, up until like 5-star, because honestly, at this point, it's just a waste having 1-star QQ bangs. But again, guys, thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. Please do put your recipes in the chat for people to, look at and experiment with. With that said, I'll see you next time.